this is that these lovers speak of.
More strange than true, I never may believe these antique fables nor these fairy toys. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends. The lover, the madman, and the poet are of imagination all compact. One sees more devils than vast hell can hold. That is the madman. The lover, all is frantic, sees Helen's beauty in a brow of Egypt. The poet, in a fine frenzy rolling, doth glance from heaven to earth, from earth to heaven. And as imagination bodies forth the forms of things unknown, the poet's pen turns them to shapes and gives them to airy nothing. A local habitation and a name. Such tricks hath strong imagination, that if it would apprehend some joy, it comprehends some bringer of that joy. Or in the night, imagining some fear, how easy is a bush, suppose it a bear.
For all the story of the night told over, and all their minds shall figure it so together, bore witness that fancy images, and grows to something of great consequence, howsoever strange and remarkable.
Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
More than to us, wait in your royal walks, your board, your bed.
Come now, what masks, what dances shall we have, to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime? Where is our usual manager of mirth? Is there no play to ease the anguish of a torturing hour? Call Philostrate.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say what abridgments you have for this evening. What masks, what music? How shall we beguile the lazy hour if not with some delight?
There is a brief how many sports are ripe. Make a choice of which your highness will see first.
The battle with the centaurs, to be sung by the Athenian eunuch to the harp. Will none of that. That have I told my love and glory of my kinsman Hercules. The riots of the tipsy bacchanals tearing the Thracian singer in their rage. This is an old device, and it was played when I from Thebes came a conqueror. The thrice 3 muses mourning for the death of learning, late deceased in beggary. This is some satire, keen and critical, not sorting with a nuptial ceremony. A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe, very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical? Tedious and brief? This is a hot ice and a wondrous strange snow. How shall we find the concord of this discord?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For all in the play, there is not 1 word apt, 1 player fitted. And tragical, my noble lord, it is. For Pyramus doth therein kill himself, which when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water, but more merry tears the passion of loud laughter never shed.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, which never labored in their minds till now, and now have toiled their unbreathed memories with this same play against your nuptial.
And we will hear it.
No, my noble lord, it is not for you. I have heard it over, and it is nothing, nothing in the world, unless you can find sport in their intents, extremely stretched and conned with cruel pain to do you service.
I will hear that play, for never anything can be amiss, when simpleness and duty tender it. Go bring them in, and ladies, take your places.
I love not to see wretchedness o'ercharged, and duty in his service perishing.
The kinder we to give them thanks for nothing. Our sport shall be to take what they mistake. And what poor duty cannot do, noble respect, take it in might, not merit. Where I have come, great clerks have proposed it to greet me with premeditated welcomes. Where I have seen them shiver and look pale, make periods in the midst of sentences, thrall their practised accent in their fears, and in conclusion dumbly have broke off, not paying me a welcome. Trust me, sweet. Of this silence, yet I picked a welcome. And in the modesty of fearful duty, I read as much as from rattling tongue of saucy and audacious eloquence. Therefore, love and tongue-tied simplicity in least speak most to my capacity.
If we offend, it is with our goodwill, that you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill, to show our simple skill. That is the true beginning of our end. Consider then we come but in despite. We come not to content you. Our true intent is all for your delight. We are not here that here should you repent you. And the actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you are like to know.
This fellow doth not stand upon points. He hath writ his prologue like a rough coal. He knows not to stop. A good moral, my lord, it is not enough to speak, but to speak true.
His speech was like a tangled chain, nothing impaired, but all disordered. Who is next?
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on, till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady is Thisbe as certain. The man with lime and rough cast doth represent Wall, that vile wall which did these lovers sunder. And through Wall's chink, poor souls, they are content, to whisper at which let no man wonder. This man, with lantern, dog, and bush of thorn, presenteth moonshine. For if you will know, by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn to meet at Ninus' tomb. There to woo. This grisly beast, which lion hight by name, did scare away, or rather did affright, which lion with bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, whereat with blade and bloody blameful blade, bravely broached his boiling bloody breast. This Thisbe tearing in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest let lion, moonshine, wall, and the lovers twain, at large discourse, while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be to speak.
No wonder, my lord, one lion may when many asses do.
In this same interlude it doth befall that I, one Snout by name, shall present a wall, and such a wall as I would have you think, that had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper often very secretly. This loam, this stone, and this rough cast show that I am that same wall, the truth is so. And this the cranny is, right and sinister, through which the lovers are to whisper.
Would you desire lime and hair to speak better?
It is the wittiest. It is the wittiest partition that ever I heard discourse, my lord.
Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence.